After an hour, the adrenaline's definitely starting to wear off and you're starting to feel the effects of how hard you're working, but that's why we train. When we push ourselves to the limit to where we're no stranger to that feeling. My name is Josh Carlson. I'm an aviation survival technician, second class. I'm a Coast Guard helicopter rescue swimmer. It's the best job in the world. What makes this job unique from other jobs in the Coast Guard has got to be the community that I work with. It's a very small community, the Coast Guard rescue swimmers. There's only about 300 active duty. It's a tight-knit community. We all have that core thing in common where we're willing to put our lives on the line and jump out of helicopters into the ocean to save other people. So I got on duty. There was a low pressure front rolling through. The clouds were coming in. It was getting pretty nasty out. I walk in and the off-going crew has already been launched on another case, so they're not even there. And there's just like a buzz going around. There's this aura that you know something's gonna happen, and the alarm goes off.
We were informed that there was a migrant vessel adrift roughly 100-something miles northwest of San Diego with about 21 people on board. Myself, the other pilot, and the flight mechanic, we all talked with Josh in determining the best way to retrieve these survivors, recognizing that it was an unusual situation.
The boat's gonna be in the surf, and it's probably gonna capsize or break apart, and then you have people on board that are fatigued, that are cold. These people are soaking wet. They've been out there for a couple of days. Death was absolutely a possibility if these people didn't get rescued that night. The flight mech slides the door open, wind and rain's blowing in the door. It's just extreme focus. It's game time. You're not thinking about what you got going on at home or what you got going on at work. You're just thinking about the next 5 seconds in front of your face. It's pure adrenaline. I get in the water, I disconnect, and I swim over to the boat, probably about 40 yards of the boat, pull myself up onto it, and there's 21 migrants on this boat, freezing cold. I told them I'm gonna take each person one at a time off the boat. We're gonna go into the water. I'm gonna hoist them up in the basket, and then I'm gonna come back and get each one of you off one by one by one. There's one female on board. She's gonna go first. She's got a life jacket on, but she's been out there for 3 days. The last thing she wants to do is get into the frigid Pacific Ocean. And I'm telling her to calm down and stay calm, it's okay. And while I'm putting her in the basket, I feel a tug on my leg and something tightening around my back. And I look underwater and I can see the cable going around the back of the basket, around the back of me, and going back up to the helicopter. So I'm like in the bite of the line right there. Whatever's wrapped in that cable is either getting seriously messed up or it's coming apart. In a sea state like that, we're talking 12 to 15 footers. It only takes a second before you lose sight of that cable. Get untangled the cable, give the thumbs up. They hoisted her up after that. I let go of the basket and they bring her in the cabin. After we hoisted that one person, I said one, like it was a rep in a workout. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, we got 20 more people, but this is everything we train for. So between each hoist, I would drift so far away from this boat because of the sea state, the wind, and by the time I had hoisted the survivor, I can't even see the boat. It's pitch black outside. The helicopter would have to move back in. I'd have to hook up, and they'd have to pick me up and relocate me back to the vessel. We got the rest of the people after that. I got in the water at 11:45, and I didn't get hoisted back in the cabin until 1:15 in the morning. I immediately started triaging the patients, trying to take care of them until we got back on deck. The look on their face was very rewarding. It was a good feeling. This job it's really unpredictable. It's really exciting. It's the most rewarding job you could ever hope to have. It's so worth it. I was really proud of my crew. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to do anything I did that night. I'm honored to get this nomination. When I receive this award, I don't hang it up in my house like it belongs to me. I'm gonna put it in the shop, and I'm bringing this one back for us.